And we start tonight with some breaking news. A guilty verdict for a man accused of threatening members of Congress. And good evening, I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. This is a man from Grand Island who the feds say left threatening voicemails just a year after one of those lawmakers was shot. 2 on your side's Leanne Stuck is live at the U.S. Attorney's Office tonight. Leanne?
Scott and Mary Alice, that's right. That man from Grand Island could face up to 30 years in prison after a jury found him guilty of threatening 2 U.S. congressmen last year. 63-year-old Carlos Bayonne of Grand Island was convicted of leaving threatening voicemails to Congressman Kathy McMorris Rodgers of the state of Washington and Congressman Stephen Scalise of Louisiana. The threatening voicemails were the same to both elected officials, saying in part, "Make no mistake, you will pay." Capitol Police began the investigation in June of last year and discovered the voicemail came from Bayonne. After a search of his home in Grand Island, police found many concerning things, including ammunition, guns, and bomb designs. Kennedy says with today's political climate, this case is important to remind people that threats like these have serious consequences.
Our office is committed to upholding the rule of law. And when people disagree with that law, the Constitution provides very specific means which may be pursued in order to have that law changed. Whereas here, a person who expresses their disagreement through the of the law through threats, we must send the message that such threats are not acceptable and they will not be tolerated.
Also know 2 years ago, Congressman Stephen Scalise was a victim in a shooting at a congressional baseball practice. Bayonne's threats came just 1 year after that shooting. Kennedy used that as an example as to why these threats need to be taken so seriously. Now, Bayonne does face up to 30 years in prison. He will be sentenced later this year. For now, live in downtown Buffalo, Leanne Stuck, Channel 2 News.